Hey, good afternoon, everybody. We are out here in beautiful Amado, Arizona, and I'm out here at Equine Voices, and I've got Karen Pomroy, who is the founder and the president of Equine Voices, and we've also got Deuce with us, and we've got a great day to have a little quick chat today. Karen, why don't you tell us a little bit about, you've moved recently from here in Amado out to South Carolina. You're back now. You've been gone for a few months. You're back. What's this been like coming back here?
It's been amazing. We have an amazing staff that is just really taking care of not only the horses, but the ranch in general. And Deuce wants to be part of the conversation, so I think it's pretty funny. Anyway, it's just incredible. It's a weird transition because I've been here for 22 years. I started this from nothing. This is my baby, but I felt the need to expand the organization to the East Coast because the issues that we have on the West Coast with equines is very different than the East Coast. For instance, the wild Mustang issue, the pony skin issue, the reservation issue, things like that. You know, a lot of reservation horses get sent to slaughter. The East Coast is more thoroughbred and polo. So it's a whole different thing. And so when I had this idea that maybe finding a property with 17 acres of pasture to relieve some of the pressure off of here, because we have, 65 equines about, I thought that maybe it would be beneficial to the organization to create another satellite per se. And it's 17 acres of pasture. And I was fortunate enough to be able to make that happen. We have Callie and Corey Jackson living on site. We have a great team of volunteers and a small staff that are making sure these guys look the way Deuce looks. So it's a very interesting transition because I do have some family in South Carolina, but that's not why I moved. I moved because I felt guided to do something to expand the word and expand the mission of Equine Voices on the other side of the country. It's only been a couple of months, but it has been a transition. But to answer your original question, coming back here has just been fabulous. I love the mountains, I love the sunsets, and I miss these guys so much. But my goal is to take 4 or 5 horses to South Carolina to just relieve some of the pressure here because it's a lot of work. And I'm rescuing a horse from White Stallion Ranch. It's a big draft horse that is not fit their program. And his name is Toby. He's a beautiful Belgian horse and he came from a feedlot. He was going to slaughter and I'm hoping he could be the East Coast mascot. So that's kind of our goal.
When you come back, and you obviously have way different scenery here than you do in South Carolina, what's it like here at the ranch you see the mountains and there's a tranquility, I assume, to being here? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, there's a tranquility on both sides. The mountains here, the sunsets are just, I don't think you can go anywhere else in the country to see what is here in Amado. And this property is just so beautiful. The mountains are our backdrop and then the sunsets, and it's just amazing. And the property in South Carolina, it's mostly tall trees. So it's a very different feeling, but it's still very tranquil. What I like so far about South Carolina are the people are just, that Southern hospitality is wonderful. I haven't been there long enough to meet very many people, but I know that will come with time. And the good thing is I can come back and forth and make sure things are running smoothly. I have not dropped ship. I am not jumping ship. I'm still the executive director until it's time for Callie and Corey to take over, and then I'll scale back a little bit. But it's all good. There's a plan in place just for our donors to understand that this Equine Voices isn't going anywhere, ever. And we're putting the steps in the right direction and the right place to ensure these horses have a lifetime of care, feed and compassion.
Coming up this fall, we're going to have, again, the big fall fundraiser. And why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
I'm excited about it. I love our fall fundraiser. It's It's very interactive. It's extremely fun. This year, it will be held on November 15th at the Tubac Golf Resort down in Tubac. And it's denim and diamonds, so people can dress up or dress down. It'll be a little more casual, but still uplifting. And silent auction, as always. We normally have so many items because we have such support from the community. And then live auction, and then Javelina Blue will be our band. So it'll be just a down home kind of country feel, but dress up, dress down, raise money for the horses. It'll be a sit down dinner. And again, if it's weather like this, it'll be a beautiful evening. And all our information is on our website at equinevoices.org. So that's where people can find more information. Book your tickets early. We've got the place, we've got everything set up, time to register the sooner you can because there is a capacity limit. And so I just invite everybody to join us and help fund the feed and the vet bills for these guys and come and have a great time at the Tubac Resort.
Well, that sounds great, Karen. Well, I'm looking forward to that. It should be a very good time. I know every year it has been just a great event, and everybody has a lot of fun, and also we raise a lot of money for the horses, and that is huge. That's why we're all here.
Exactly. And with $65,000 on an average a month, this event is very important. So the more people that can join us and the more donations that can come in, this is Harley. She wants to say hi. The better it is for these guys, people like Harley.
Say that one more time for us. People don't realize how expensive it is, how much the expenses of operating this place are. What's that number again?
So it's about an average of $65,000 a month, and that includes the hay, the vet bills, the staff. We have a small staff, so our payroll is not that high. It includes the gasoline, the maintenance of the equipment, all the things that keep this place running. We're fortunate enough to have our own backhoe now, so as the horses age out, we can at least handle that on our own, and we don't have to necessarily hire it out because that was very expensive endeavor. But it's just takes a lot to run this place. One of the roofs of the feeders blew off yesterday, so it's having the equipment to fix those things. And as far as the hay is concerned, it's about $9,000 every 5 weeks because we're on dirt, we don't have grass, and that's one of the reasons why South Carolina is so attractive. Is that if I bring 4 to 5 horses to South Carolina, they can live on pasture, and hopefully that'll cut back a little bit on the feed costs. So that's why this event that's coming up in the fall is so important.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody. We sure appreciate you checking us out. Go to the website. You can see what's going on. And also, they have all their social media, and we'll post some links for all that, and you can see what's going on. So thanks again, Karen. Hope you have a great day. And
thank you, Kevin.
We'll be in touch.
Thank you, Kevin. And thank all of you for all of your support. Keep hanging in there with us because we're doing really good work. Thank you.